Hey, Taco Painter back out in the smoky Suits Crafting wood shop. It may be smoky and we may be #1 for the worst air quality in the world right now, but we're still out in the shop. Going to be getting this Galaxy pen blank turned up for a customer. They've been noticing all of the space themed pen blanks that I've been posting on Etsy. Be sure to check those out in my links and descriptions down below. And you guys can get your hands on some of these, but I figured I'd get this turned up on camera so you guys can see how these turn out. Come on in and we'll show you how it turns out. So these Galaxy themed pen blanks are a lot of fun. You can see that they are completely see-through, so you do have to paint your tubes with these. You can see that black section down the middle, that is the painted tube, and you can see all the way through it. But they're a lot of fun. They've got a lot of color, and when you get closer down to that black tube, a lot more of the purple and blue will show through. What makes these Galaxy looking blanks is the red, violet, blue pigment that I add to them, and then I throw in, you can see all over here, all these little pieces of holographic glitter. So they're a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and turn this one up so you guys can see how they turn out, decide whether or not you want to pick some up yourself. I just threw a real quick CA finish on this, and even though they are rough cut, you still get a pretty good visual on what that's going to look like in the end. They are pretty spectacular. So without further ado, let's get this going. Check that out. That is absolutely beautiful. It's got great space-like effects, lovely swirling galaxy effects in there. Really, really pretty. Alright, so go ahead and get this put together. I'm going to put, there's two pieces of wood in here, and one of them is a little bit longer. I'm going to put that longer section toward my tip, that way you have more of the space up closer to you while you're writing. It's not covered up by your fingers if you have giant man hands like I do. First things first, a couple dabs of glue right here to the inside of my tube. Just put a dot on the inside and a couple of spots just to hold those pieces in place. Now I'll take the post cap, put that in, kind of twirl it a little, and then that will set up just like that. And now it's set, and we're ready to put in our tip into this end. So now we'll just do the same thing here. A couple little dots of glue on the inside. That bushing nice and tightened down. We'll just kind of swirl that as we push it in, and we'll just keep that pushed to the back while it sets up. There we go. Now we can unthread our tip. And we'll let that set for a little bit before we try to put in our ink cartridge and spring so that nothing blasts apart. Okay, so now we can go in and go ahead and do a test assembly here. Take our tip, thread it on. We can see that ink does slide in and out just slightly. So we're going to make our spring. Now our spring doesn't need to be this long. This is the spring out of the pen that this ink cartridge came out of, which was a Frixion, so we're going to cut that in half. Just take a pair of nips, snip that in half, take one half, we save that in a little container that I have for later. And now you can see here, I've got a little bit of a catch there. So it can be a little sharp. So we just grab that with our nips, and we just manually bend that back until it sits flush with the rest of the spring, just like so. And now I'll take that section we just made, you put that against the shoulder of your ink cartridge, thread on our tip, and now that spring holds that ink cartridge back. I can still get a hold of it, but pulling it out, the spring pushes it right back into place. And that pen is done, folks. It's a stunning pen. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, I'm going to get that shipped off to my customer. Well, it may be smoky out here in the Suits Crafting wood shop, but that pen turned out beautiful. It's a gorgeous pen. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I really love the galaxy resin in between the two sections of wood. Really, really pretty. Can't get a good image of it here on camera, but you should have seen the camera views after I got done assembling it. It is a stunning pen. It's got some really nice transitions from blue to red and violet, and it's really, really pretty. And then the glitter that's in there just kind of sparkles and gives you nice little twinkly stars. It's really, really an awesome pen, awesome designs. If you want some of these blanks, be sure to come by, check them out in my Etsy shop. I'm constantly putting up new ones, so if you don't see them for a little while, just wait. Favorite them on the shop, and then as soon as they come back into stock, you should get a notification on that. But I'm going to get this shipped off to my customer. I know that they're going to love it, and it is a stupendous pen. So thanks so much for joining me out here in the Smoky Suits Crafting Wood Shop here in Portland, Oregon. This is Tactical Painter signing out.